Yesterday there was sun and there was rain. Beauty in the Monday.
Hello, welcome back to Life of Millwife and Crafting with Kelly. Katie's here today.
Hello, everybody.
We went swimming this morning, so now we're going to do an art project. And Katie's really good with numbers, so when it comes to measuring, I love having her around.
Numbers are my jam.
So I'll just put the camera, maybe angle it down a little bit there so you can see what we're doing. So
I have a paintbrush.
Do you want to hold it up and just remind them what it is?
So on this side was the spring banner. So it
hung on my wall.
It hangs
there.
vertically. So now we are going to use the back of this to create
Summer. And Katie and I were going back and forth of the background color, and she suggested I do the brown, and then I got thinking about it, and I mixed that brown, so there's no way I can match it. So.
We're not as good as the paint machines at Home Depot. Sorry.
Nope. So you want to just squirt some up there, and I'll squirt some down here.
So we're going to use this kind of tealish green-blue color to give us a nice bright, reminds us of the beach color.
Yeah, I think that's nice.
Should grab some up there. I probably didn't give myself anywhere near enough.
That's all right. There's more. I'll set it right there. And I guess we'll just have to be careful on the edges, just because that way we don't get it going over to the other side.
I'm just going to use the wood itself as a...
So Katie and I have been trying to go swimming at least a couple times a week.
Luckily, the past few times it's been fairly mellow in the pool, not too many people fighting for space, so that's been nice. The water's been inconsistent temperatures, but we survived.
Weird. Like, 2 weeks ago it was too hot. Last week it was chilly. Not too cold, but chilly.
Today probably
In between.
Was pretty good. The only downfall is there was a cold spot in the middle of the pool.
You'd be swimming and all of a sudden you get a chill and then it would be back to warm again. It was weird. I think this is summery looking color. We're probably going to need the other.
Both tubes, probably.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
These tubes of paint, I don't know, about 3 years ago or so, they were one of their $4 grab bags at Michael's. And it was like $80 paint. And I got it for $4.
Oh, they probably have to move it off their shelves, or it will be considered past date for people who use it for precise painting.
And my thing is, at least here, the Michaels aren't doing those grab bags right now. They do them all the time in the States, but haven't been seeing them here. So.
Although both countries, the clearance aisles are a disaster. So.
Ugh, that's an understatement.
I mean, I don't mind having to dig a bit, but there's a limit to how much I will dig.
Mm-hmm.
And if things are broken, they shouldn't be out there.
Exactly. And, like, I don't mind if, like, say it's a set of paints and there's a paint or two missing. I don't mind that because it's on a clearance thing.
Yeah.
And, you know, but if it's broken, that's a different story. And I got some embellishments already painted, so we didn't have to take forever to do those. This is called turquoise blue. Can you see the edge on that side better than I can?
If you can get the edge on that side.
Yep. I'm excited about this because I can use the same decor for 2 seasons. We can still, if you want to, like, you can, there's still quite a glob in there, just a little bit more, and then we can start on a second coat. See how much you got down there. Oh, there, look at that.
Did you get a good pot out of that one? Did you know there's the trail that runs along the road near IKEA? Like as you're going down the main street on the south side, there's a trail. It goes all the way out to the perimeter.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want this big glob?
Sure.
Just because I don't need that big glob until we do another coat, so might as well use it down there. All right. And then we could just spread this the rest of this on kind of as a second coat. And you know, if it's a little bit blotchy looking and stuff, it would just look more like water.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so.
Hey, Brode.
I'm getting up to see what Katie's
You
doing.
want to come up and help me paint?
Oh, what's Katie doing? You want to say hi to your friends? Say hi, friends. Oh, you're going to get a blue nose.
You want a blue nose? I don't think so.
No.
I mean, at least it's acrylic, so...
All right, so we're going to let this dry. And then Katie's going to do some stenciling for me. Well, measuring of the stenciling. Actually, because I've never done stenciling, to tell you the truth.
I've done quite a bit.
See? It's good to have Katie around. All right, we'll bring you back when this is dry. All right, so we've got the 2 coats. And we took a hairdryer to it so it's nice and dry. And I painted this last night. These were the things that I got in the haul on the weekend. So I'm going to glue this right here. This way. Okay. So I'm just gonna, can we see that? There we go. So I'm gonna hot glue.
Ensuring that we leave space for the hanger to hang in both directions.
Yeah.
So that it can still be reversible.
Yeah. And I think that's good. Yeah. So I wasn't sure if I was going to use hot glue or if I was going to use wood glue, but I think I'll do hot glue because it'll grab faster. Did you want to start
laying those out?
Like figuring out those? There's some, oh, not in that one. There should be pencils.
It's in the other one.
Yep. There's a pencil. So I'll turn this there. I'm thinking probably up higher.
Yep, but I'm just trying.
Or do you want to maybe start at the bottom? Work your way up from R. Chair, get out of the way. Katie wants to stand there.
Can I have a ruler? Oh, it's on this one.
I saw a long plaque like this at Michael's yesterday that I was like, oh, you know, like it'd be only $3 or $4. But it had Easter bunnies on the top. Like, I suppose you could have sawed them off, but I don't know. Because I like just the long piece of wood, right? What you doing, buddy? You just hanging around? Yeah? Alright, I am not liking this crappy dollar store.
I said I bought my glue gun at Home Depot of all places.
Yeah,
And I've been quite happy with it.
Is that good?
Yep.
I think that's, yeah. I'm excited. Now let's see here. I have oh shoot, I should have painted it that way. What are the totals like? Oh, the turtles are cute. Could do turtles up here.
One.
I think I'll do the turtles. That way, Kind of hides the staple where the hanger is.
So what I've done is I've pencil tagged the, like, centered it, and then pencil tagged an area so that I know where to line it up to, but not outlining the whole thing.
I have glue strings hanging. It's like cobwebs. Yeah, I'm going to invest in a better quality glue gun for sure. There. I put little turtles. I do have some shells.
So do you see how I'm giving myself some of the angles? Because then I know where to line them back up with.
Exactly. Yeah.
And this gives me an opportunity to check that I need to leave this M in there. SU. And like if you're lining up two pieces of paper, you can line up their edges, assuming the letters themselves are. Because you want to line up on two sides. If you only line up one side, you don't know that you don't have a tilt.
Exactly. Yeah.
And we're still tracking to be able to fit an S right there.
Awesome. Lots of room. I wish I knew what blue I used on this so I could do it on the other side.
Put them white on the other side. Or leave them as is.
I should have, because I wanted one to face one way and one to face the other, and I put them both the same way. I'm hoping to use the sailboat somewhere, because I really wanted to.
Okay. So all of our letters have been tagged.
Okay.
So are you planning on just tacking the stencil and then sticking it down and then painting in it?
That's what I was thinking.
Is that the intention is? Okay.
That's what I was thinking. So I got this Repositional Craft Adhesive Spray. And
Expensive, but well worth it.
yeah, I've never used it, but I've heard.
I've used the fabric version of a number of different brands and have been very happy with the permanent. I have not used a lot of the repositionable.
Okay.
Because usually with fabric, I don't need it to be repositionable.
Exactly. Exactly. So we just.
So there's a couple of ways you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on how much adhesive you want to put on there. We just need it to be temporarily held in place lightly.
Exactly.
So if this was Katie, I'd be spraying like a corner.
Okay.
Because then the corner holds it down, and then my hand holds down.
Okay.
Because otherwise you have adhesive across the whole back, and then when you go
Yeah.
to reposition it, you risk pulling up paint and or leaving a film.
Yeah.
Because I haven't used the repositionable on wood with paint.
Okay.
So you could do like along... Now, and also, always remember, when you put the adhesive on it, put it on the correct side of your stencil.
Yes.
The back side.
Did you want to just do tape here instead?
Because
or...
I would just as happily use painter's tape.
See in
to hold it
there.
down, but
if
that's
there's-
just Katie.
Yeah, we'll see if there is some. And some green tape or blue tape or...
Yeah, usually painter's tape is green or blue.
Yeah.
But I don't see either. And I actually don't have any in my cart, surprisingly.
Well, then I guess that's
Did
not
you have
enough.
any in your adhesives box?
No. No, that's not... No.
So then what I would suggest is we just spray a corner.
Okay.
So do you want to start at the bottom or at the top? And what color are we painting our letters?
Do you...
You think yellow?
I think yellow.
So,
And then we could do pink stitching.
okay, so the same background as the sun
Yeah.
had. Okay, we may have to do 2 layers of the paint.
Yeah.
So right now we have the S, U, and M.
Is that an alert thing?
No, that's just my phone ringing.
Oh.
But they're not someone in my address book. There's no name attached to it, no business name, not answering it.
Exactly. So do you want to do these 3 and then...
Well, that's because then
Yeah.
MER will do 3 different stencils.
Mm-hmm.
So then... I guess we can put them in any order. So I'll lift up the S. And then I will reline it back up with my pencil marks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just using a very light layer of the adhesive because for this function we don't need it to be super sticky.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to have to touch up the entire background.
Exactly. This was what I was thinking. I suppose we can try and you can grab a brush and try something and I'll try something and we'll just see how it goes.
Hi, Brody.
There's definitely no shortage of paintbrushes and such.
Because it's going to take a few coats.
Oh, definitely. I can see that.
Yeah, so just as you're going down the letter, holding down the sides is usually a solid.
Mm-hmm.
But we have lots of this paint, so.
Oh, tons of it. So my stroke's going to look different than yours, so that might not do for me to do this?
I mean, I can also dab. I can take a different brush and dab it.
There should be more of these. Look in the middle. Oh no, not in the middle. I thought I had a ton of these. I don't know what I've done with them all. I just thought of that. It's going to be a different stroke with me dabbing and you.
That's okay. I found a brush where I can dab too. Problem solved. That's Katie's. There's always a solution to this with the tools we have.
All right. Pretty good.
Is the U too far away for you?
Yeah. Yeah. Can we just move it? And we've got a little bit of the blue paint left for any touching up.
Are you nesting? Yes.
Yes, he thinks it's a blanket, I think.
That's fine.
You can lay on it, buddy. We were... So we have to take this and the M off.
But we have to wait for this layer to dry and then do a...
Hair dryer.
Okay. Is the hot glue...
It's still plugged in, but we can unplug it. Because I don't need it.
Well, you will just... Or do you have any other accoutrements?
I do, but not...
Then I'll just leave it plugged in.
Okay. So Katie and I'll go and finish up these letters and we'll show you when that's done. All right, so we've had a bit of a blooper and we're going to make it work. We knew there was going to be bleedage and that's fine, but then the paint started peeling. So we are outlining everything and then we're going to paint in the stencil section. So we'll use the stencils and finish the letters and it'll all come together. So yeah, I don't know what happened, but it's okay. We're gonna make it work. Katie, did you want to start on the other letters and I'll do this? That way we're doing 2 birds with 1 stone. All right. We will fix this up and we'll be back. All right, so here's a little update. The yellow paint would not adhere over the white. They're both acrylic, but the yellow is a cheaper, like a cheap brand, and the white is a better brand. So I'm wondering if that's why. Anyways, I literally took this and just peeled away all the yellow, and we're starting from scratch. So that's where we're at with this one.
And I just drew on the bottom letters.
Yeah. Katie just took a pencil and did the stenciling, and then we're just gonna hand paint it like that. So, oh boy, you got to more than what we thought, but that's okay.
It's just like every house project.
Yep, that's okay. It'll look nice once we get it all done. So, alright, I'm going to get back painting this white. Alright, so here's the update. We've got all the letters done. Katie finished the MER. And we've got 2 coats of white on there. And
still a little tacky in places, so not quite ready for a color coat yet.
yeah. And then we're using paint markers for doing the edging. And we'll do another coat of that once it's all done. So, but it's coming along. I think we're going to use this nice bright yellow. It's called light azo yellow.
It's called 13.
It's called 13.
I like numbers, not words.
Yep.
Actually, I like words too, but
Yep.
then I have to look and go, which one of those is in English? You
I
have
know.
5 languages on the container.
Oh, they do. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, not only do you have one of these upstairs full, you have 2.
Oh, cool.
So one should live downstairs in the bathroom.
There's there too.
Oh,
All right.
are you going to chase him?
So we gotta let this dry, and then we're gonna add the yellow and then some embellishments, and yeah. All right, we'll bring you back. Okay, so it is working. It is working this time. So we did 2 coats of the white. We're probably gonna need 2 or 3 coats of the yellow, but that's okay. And next time I will try harder to buy the wood letters.
You were fine, you just didn't have a U.
So, yeah, anyways. We'll bring you back when we're going to put the decorations on.
Well, then don't talk out loud.
All right. Peanut gallery behind us here. Katie and I are finished. Look at that. Oh, I'm happy with that. Took a lot of work trying to get it. But it turned out good. It was nice doing the project with Katie. All right. So thanks for joining us on another Crafting with Kelly. And we will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.